Well, today the Valdosta Fire Department recovered the body of a missing young man who was in a boat that flipped on Ulmer Pond Sunday night.
WLB News 10's Brittany Blake reports on the current status of the investigation.
That's how we spent most of our time. That's how we really bound it. I mean, you can name it 4 or 5 times out of a week. If we get the time to even try to fish, we'll go fish. That's really just how we got so close. We enjoyed it. We loved it. We was able to just talk. I mean, just talk about anything. Just feel free.
DeMarcus Mosley and his cousin CJ Johnson were on Ulmer's Pond fishing on Sunday afternoon when their boat tipped over. This was their first time on the pond and their first time putting the boat in the water to catch fish. After about 40 minutes of being in the cold water, Mosley and Johnson were able to get to shore when Johnson turned around to swim towards their bag with the car keys. Shortly after, Mosley saw him disappear underwater.
You have thoughts. It's a flashback continually going in my head of, his voice, his screams, his hand coming out the water. It's just those things right there. And just, those things continuously popping up in my head. I just tried to do everything in my power to be able to, be there for him as he was there for me. And, as he fought every odds and to get me, I tried to fight every odd to get him. So that's what really hurt, that I wasn't able to get him.
Mosley exhausted himself by trying to swim to Johnson when he went back to their original plan to get out of the water, run towards the road, and flag down a car for help.
The roughness, 5 no later than 10 minutes. The area was filled with police and everyone going out searching for my cousin. And I was rushed to the hospital immediately.
The recovery efforts were paused at 1:30 a.m. on Monday and started back at sunrise. Within 2 hours, divers were able to recover Johnson's body.
It's been 22 years. I was blessed to have him in my life. I was blessed. And God really broke the mold when he made him.
Johnson's mother said one thing she really wants the community to know is that Johnson was not only a great child, but a great father, and he will truly be missed. Brittany Blake, WALB, your hometown news source.